Hey everyone, it's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. It's Friday Fun with Jen. I'm so glad you're here and ready to cool off on this warm Midwest June evening. Welcome, welcome. I'm thankful we made it to Friday night. It's the weekend. Let's celebrate the weekend. And just an FYI for those of you here in real time or hashtag replay, if you hear a little tune in the background of a toddler, I am solo this evening and I have my toddler alert system off to the right. And my little man has decided he does not want to go down for bed tonight. So he is laying in his bed with his little toy, like what? Little crib toy that plays music or whatnot. And yeah, every 5 minutes or so, he screams out, Mama! Mama! Because he does not want to go to bed. Yes. And he has stopped wanting to sleep. So my husband and I have not slept through the night or slept at all for the last 2 weeks. So we're a little cray-cray. A little cray-cray. So forgive us if I don't make any sense right now. However, I am so glad to be here, and I have a fun little story to tell you that has to do with the toilet. Too bad Sister Princess Tia is not here because she loves when I back up toilets. She likes to make fun of me, so I have a backing up the toilet story for her tonight. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Who knows? Maybe I'll get by tonight and she won't be in chat to hear my backing up the toilet story. Who knows? So let's say hi to everyone in chat, see who's here. We also have a giveaway for hashtag replay. 2 people are going to win tonight for whoever made comments at last week for this wonderful self-care affirmation bag. Thanks to Tracy DP World. We're going to look at this bag so you can see what's in here. And she has graciously donated from her Etsy store 2 of these bags for those who commented as we ended our hashtag I Am Enough 2025 May event. So we're going to be doing that giveaway tonight for the hashtag replay crew from last week. So that's what's going on. And we have a special guest to kick off Getting Cool this January and chillin' with Crafting Journey. And we're going to be looking at her wonderful art in diamond painting form. Berta! Oh my gosh, I have to faint. The movie star Berta is here. Berta, I have missed you. Where have you been all my life? Mwah! Berta, I love you, girl. Can't wait to give you a hug in a few weeks. Okay, Mutt Nuts, welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Billy A is in the house. Good to see you, Billy. Hey, Crafting with Mary. Sarah, welcome, welcome. Robin, good to see you. Momo, welcome, welcome. Sparkle in the Woods. Yes, no worries. Bedtime really goes as planned. You know, even for us adults, right? Hey, Sister Crashly. Welcome, welcome. I heard my mom gave you a run for your money tonight. Hope you're recovering well. Hey, is it M Extra 2 Art? Welcome, welcome. Linda, good to see you. Hey, Cynthia. Hello, hello. She's saying hello to all. Tammy, so good to see you, Tammy. Can't wait to give you a hug in a couple of weeks. Said hello to Mama. Good to see you. Jenny, I hope you're having a fabulous end to your week. Jenny got her prize today. I'm so happy for you. Berta hit another milestone. Congratulations. Crashly says, I've always worked smoothly with Sandy. Oh, yeah, she's hiding her true self from you, Crashly. No, I'm kidding. I love my mom. She's my bestie. Okay, so I'm going to bring Rebecca in because I think she's going to love my toilet story. Rebecca, you ready? Hey, Rebecca.
can't wait to hear this toilet story. You're never too old for toilet stories.
No,
It's not really what it says, but
no.
we're going to go with that.
No.
Hi, thank you for
How
having
are
me
you?
on.
Yes, I'm so glad you're here. It's
I
been
know.
forever. Welcome.
It's just a few more weeks and we get to see each other in person and all you wonderful people that are going to be there. I'm so excited. Yeah.
I know. Hey, diamonds around the world. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad that I get to see you and I almost every day on your channel because it feels like forever between our retreats. So
sometimes twice a day. I've got 2 trials
I
going on
know,
now.
girl. It's like 2 full-time jobs and then you have your part-time for the summer.
Yes. Oh my God. I love that job. Oh, I should have just done that as a career. I just love it.
Well, speaking of baseball, my daughter's at our minor league baseball team's game tonight. One of her good friends had free tickets and invited. We are the Whitecaps, the Grand Rapids Whitecaps, or West Michigan. I think it's West Michigan Whitecaps.
Yeah.
Or what we are.
Oh, fun.
But we have this fun feud with my father because we are in the same, what do you call it, group? They play each other?
Yeah. It's like there's 5 of them. They always play each other.
Yeah. And we're really good this year because you know how they go up and down and up and down and up and down. And so this year, I guess our team is really good. So my daughter always texts grandpa and is like, yeah, so we kind of creamed you tonight.
Oh, no.
And then my dad's like, oh, we just wanted you to feel good.
If they do what we do, every Friday night they have fireworks.
Yes, they do.
Might get to see fireworks tonight, so that'll be cool.
All right, my daughter's texting me one moment.
Crashly, if you really want to know what it says, never too old for Zelda, the Legends of Zelda.
Did you see they came out with a new Switch?
I did, and I need it like I need a hole in the head. I can't. No more rabbit holes. I'm done. I got enough.
My husband was like going through all the specs of it. I was like, when was the last time you picked up our Switch? And he gave me that evil look, like, don't go there. I was like, then why are you giving me all the specs of it? And he's like, because I'm a techie. And I was like, well, then go techie someplace else because we're not buying the new Switch.
I love my Switch. I love my Xbox. Yeah. There's just, when you're retired, there's not enough time in the day to do it all. I'm telling you. So you'll be there someday. You'll get there. The kids will be, you got a rough year ahead of you. Did you see the picture of my granddaughter? Did I show you?
No.
Oh, because she just graduated from high school. Remember Malia?
Yes, I remember her. No.
That's her senior picture. She just graduated.
That's gorgeous.
She's going to culinary school. She used to be on my channel all the time. If you guys have been watching.
I know. I remember back when she was like 11 and 12.
All grown. Yeah. I moved up here to Wichita to be near the grandkids, and now they're all grown. So I can go anywhere I want now. So I'm thinking about that. Really thinking about that. So I wanted to ask you, do you remember? I'm not forgetting the toilet story. I still want to hear that. You remember this?
Yes. Did you find it? Obviously, because you're holding it.
No, I mean, it was right over there, but I had to dust it off. But you gave me this. It says 200 episodes, 2,000 subscribers. Drop the mic. Rebecca, that was so sweet of you to give me this, but I am this close to 4,000 now.
So do I need to get you a platinum one now?
No, I just need people to subscribe so I can get to 4,000. Now, I just thought this is the cutest thing ever, Joe, and I cherish it. But if you guys are in the chat and if somebody wants to put the channel in the chat, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Crashly, if you do have, or Koopy Kai, if you do have the ability to cut and paste it in chat, I'd appreciate it.
That
I
would be
do have
awesome.
several moderators in here that have that ability.
So have you started the tree?
The tree, your thing, I just pulled it out.
Is it that big? Oh my gosh.
I'm working 60 hours a week right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I like.
I
So
just got more of those in stock.
it's beautiful. I love it. And it's so gorgeous. And I opened it up. I'm going to be working on it tonight because Friday nights are my nights that I get to work on it. And you get the stickers, which I love. And I always love when I get this sticker.
Oh, yeah.
I cut this out and put it in my Kit Up.
Thank you, Crashly.
Kit Up box.
Yeah.
Right here. And then I always like to have this if I do a logbook or if I have a completed, or it's just a good keepsake.
Well, now you have a crafting and crime sticker too.
Yeah, I know.
For all, and you're one of my loyal fans on the Crafting and Crime channel. Thank you.
Well, I like how you say things and explain things, and yet there's humor, but yet there's facts and there's perspective, and it just
there's a lot of people out there that do what I do, but not with the sarcasm maybe that I do with, because you can't take yourself so seriously as a YouTube channel. I mean, it's just YouTube. We're just here to have a little fun while we're crafting. So I started my butterfly painting because this was kind of my least of the bunch that I have, my least favorite. So I said, let me see what that's going to look like. And I'll show you what I have.
You have a subscriber. I'm extra too. Thank you.
All right, so this is what the butterfly looks like so far.
I've thought of purchasing that because I actually really liked it because of the flowers down below.
Oh,
that's what drew me to it.
Out amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So, but fair warning on this canvas, and probably the one you have too. 1 is not 1. 2 is not 2. Just telling you. The Chinese do this to screw with our heads. They make 30 is 1, 42 is 2. It's just their way of messing with our heads. So I'm just telling you ahead of time.
Well, I've never seen this symbol before, and I absolutely love it. It's a cloud with rain coming out of it.
There are some adorable symbols on these canvases, like a little footprint, a wine glass.
Pac-Man. There's a little badminton.
Yeah, there's rain. There's all kinds of cute little symbols, but 1 is not 1, which I hate. Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate that. And once you get started watching these true crimes, you can't stop. And Lori got kicked out of court today, so you're going to watch.
I can't wait.
You're going to want to watch tomorrow's recap.
Yeah.
I put up yesterday's recap up late today, but tomorrow's recap is going to be really good because she and the judge get into it, and it got pretty fiery.
I just saw the title and then not a screenshot, an image of her walking out. And I was like, this is what captures. Okay. So I'm scrolling through the news, right? Like with the Karen Reed case or with Lori's case or anything you usually cover. Right. And so I'm scrolling through the news and I'm reading some news things, and then I'll see the cases that you're covering and I'll see the title, and then I'll see a picture.
Mm-hmm.
That they always put. And I'm like, ooh, tomorrow's recap is going to be good. And then I'll just keep scrolling, right? Not reading the article because I'm like, ooh.
So someone in the chat wanted to know where these canvases are from. These are watercolor paintings that I did originally for Crafts with Crashly as release papers. They're all available on her site. And
I'm going to pull up Crafts with Crashly while you're talking.
There's the snowbird that I did. I've turned 6 of them into diamond paintings. This is the snowbird. I just restocked this. The one Jenn is working on, I restocked. I have the butterflies. I have some other ones too. But you can contact me directly, or you can go on eBay. If you look in the description of all of my videos, there's links to each of the paintings that are available on eBay. Not all of them are available on eBay, but you can contact me directly and I can help you get one. I don't have like a regular store or anything like that. I'm too busy. Oh, look. Oh, God. She added the tulip. Do you love that tulip one?
I didn't even know you did that tulip.
Yeah, she just added that. She just uploaded that. I gave that to her a while back and she fell in love with it.
I want to get the online dating and the dreamy garden.
So the dreamy garden's the one I'm doing now, but the online dating, let me see. I have the canvas here. You're not going to get out of that poop store. You know that, right? So we will get back to that. Oh, I've got the moon painting here. This is the moon one. I don't know that Crashly. Oh, she has released the moon one. It's there as a release paper. So that's a. This is one I'm excited to do as well. And they come really nicely packaged. I'm actually doing this one out of the plastic, out of the bags. I've never diamond painted out of bags before, but you know what? I like it.
I've been doing it out of the bags a little bit lately because I haven't had a lot of time. So I'm like, either I'm going to kit up and spend my time kitting up, or I'm going to actually just diamond paint. And I just am like, I'd rather diamond paint right now because I'm doing smaller kits right now.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, if I have a big kit, I will take the time because then it's worth it. But the smaller kits, I'm like, I don't have time right now. I just need to just dive in.
It's really not bad. Well, I went over to Harbor Freight and they're not selling them anymore.
No, they're not. They
Harbor Freight containers, and I got so spoiled with those things. I do like the other ones. What are those called? But the baggies is just fine. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for showing my artwork. So there's a few of those that are available as diamond paintings. Most of them are not, but like I said, I have 6 in stock now.
Well, I'm going to get with you and be like, hey, if I buy them from you and you bring them to the retreat, can I get free shipping?
They are resin drills. I only do kits in square, and all of my paintings are in the range of 40 by 50, 40 by 60, because I want you guys to have snacks. I want you to date the painting, not marry it. And
they turn out well. Like, look at this rendering.
Yeah, it's 40 by 60 and the rendering is just fine. Yeah. And that's a vignette. So it's, you're not going to get the top of the tree or the bottom of it's just the way the watercolor painting went. So that's how that's painted.
Yeah. And I have this one, and then I have, I have this one, which I love.
That's this one here. Oh my God, that one turned out so beautiful.
And then I want to get the butterfly, because these both are winter. So then I want to get the dreamy garden and the online dating. So those are the two other ones I want.
If any of you are going to the retreat, I will have some there. I'm bringing some so you can purchase them there if you want. And if you're in another country, if you're in Canada or another country, we could work out the shipping if you want one.
But this is how the drills come.
Yeah.
And this one, I put it down upside down. It's like, I can't read it. This one comes with 3 fairy dust, right? Z is the fairy dust.
Yeah. The last several I've ordered just with fairy dust. The Snowbird has ABs in it, but I like the way the fairy dust looks in watercolor.
Yeah, this is a 40 by 60 or 60 by 40, however you want to say it. 60 by 40, and there's 3 fairy dust. And 60 by 40, and it has 47 colors. So it's a pretty good, and I love the birch. Is it birch trees? Is that the type of tree it is? I love how you did the birch trees. This is one of my favorites that you did. I think you just really, as an artist, did a fantastic job on this one with the birch trees and the colors and how everything just pulled together.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just your artistry. You're just getting better and better every time. I can just drool over it. And then she packaged, because she gets them right at your house and then you send them out. So she packages little treats. I was like, whoa, China puts candy in their thing now? Is it safe to
I
eat?
package everything myself. I package it all myself. Yeah. Honestly, it's cheaper for me shipping wise just purchase everything and just package it myself. If they package it, then it's going to cost you more as a consumer because I'm going to have to raise the price of the diamond painting. So it's just cheaper for me to do that.
Yeah. No, I was just being funny about China putting treats in. I was like, then is it safe to eat? They tried to poison me.
Oh no. Oh no. I think they get their little vindictiveness out by putting the numbers all askew. But
oh yeah, there you go. Hey, Matt says the slot holders that a few shops make now changed me into not kidding up the 30 by 40 and smaller, not even just baggies, even heat sealed type. Okay, Matt. Yeah.
Sometimes the baggies, when you first start, are a little staticky, but it's not a big deal. It's really not.
Nope. And you know, the staticky things I found, instead of dryer sheets, I bought this 5 years ago, and I haven't even gotten a fourth of the way through it.
So what do you just put a few of those in the bags?
You put one. You can put 1 or 2 of these in the bag.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you can get these at like a Dollar Tree for like $1.25. You can get a sample, like a little thing, and it'll last you forever because you put 1 in a bag, and like, look how many you get.
Oh my gosh, Melinda, I'm going to the one Jennifer's planning, the Great Lakes Escape. I go to one retreat a year, and that's the one I'm going to this year. Next year, I think I'm going to have to do no retreats. Probably have to buy a new computer next year, I'm thinking. So
yeah. Well, I'm not throwing a retreat next year, so that'll give you a break.
Yeah.
We'll still have to get together, though. I can't go a whole 2 years without seeing you.
I mean, we'll do our own little thing.
I'll have to come see you, or we'll have to pick another place in the country. I also have this so I can diamond paint with my pen.
The matching snowbird pen matches this painting here.
My judge's pen, I guess, is what it's called.
Yeah. There's mine. It matches the snowbird painting. I love that. Was made by Leopard Leatherworks. Amazing. Yeah. Very cool.
Okay, I guess.
Right, let's hear the poop story. I'm ready. I'm gonna diamond paint. I'm gonna listen to this story. I hope there's a happy ending.
Well, it's not that kind of happy ending.
Oh. Hope everything came out all right.
All right. So we have at my work, there's a building that is actually 4 buildings in one. It's D, E, F, and G. There's 4 doors, and they're all connected. And I'm in building D, which has like 12 offices. And then there's the next building has like 12 to 15 offices, and think like 2 stories. So like 12 to 15 on each story. And then the next building that's the largest one. That's building F. And that probably has 20 offices and then has a basement. And then G is a conference center, which is just a really large room that fits about 100 to 150 people. So it's a really long building that's cut up into sections. And each section you need a badge to get into, because like I'm in the immigrant and refugee building, and then the next building is like general outpatient counseling, and then the next building is like foster care, and then the next building is the conference center. Well, our building is the end cap and was meant to be torn down before we moved into it because it wasn't up to code, and the agency wasn't going to put money into it because they were going to have to redo all the bathrooms. They were going to have to redo everything to bring it up to code. However, when they decided to revamp the budget across the whole agency, they decided they were losing money on our program as a whole, not just the clinical program, but our whole like 7 different brand like webs. There's a reason I'm telling this story. 7 different webs of the program, like employment, housing, medical, clinical, all these different branches. We were in one building in a different segment of town. They said because of COVID at headquarters, there were several different offices on the headquarter campus that were completely empty, and they were paying for the buildings to sit empty. So they were going to bring us from that building, instead of paying rent $200,000 a year, they were going to bring us onto campus because they already own the buildings instead of tearing the buildings down. So all that to say, our building D, there's only one bathroom, and it's a single bathroom. And they don't want to bring it up to code. So they said we're not allowed to use it because it's not up to code. So we have to go to building E to use either bathroom on first floor or bathroom on second floor, which is also one bathroom, for 15 offices. So now you're saying 12 clinicians plus 15 clinicians have to share one bathroom, but you have clients back to back to back to back. So you're going to be late. You have to run like 150 yards to get to the bathroom. Then if someone's in the bathroom, you have to wait. And you end up being late, and it's a mess. So the bathroom that's not up to code is fine. It's just not up to code. So that just means you can't get in with a wheelchair. There's not a function on the sink that stops the hot water from getting too hot, like those kind of things. So we're technically not allowed to use it, but maintenance knows that we use it. I don't personally buy the toilet paper, but they won't provide toilet paper. So I go to Costco and I buy toilet paper, and then the company reimburses, like I buy it with the company card. And then I also buy paper towels with the company card because maintenance refuses to give us paper towels for that bathroom because it's not to code. And so I'm like, fine, whatever. But I am not running 150 yards for my staff to go to the bathroom. The problem is they won't maintenance the toilet. So there's a sign on the door that says employees only, because some of our clinicians try to cheat and let clients go in there. Well, we could get sued if a client pinches their butt cheeks on the seat or burns their hand in the sink or something. So, anyway, I've learned that if you go into that bathroom and the water in the toilet bowl is gone, right? It's empty. It means somebody before you has clogged the toilet, meaning they flushed it, it clogged, they left. But then after they left, the water kind of went down, but it like went all the way down. And so it's not safe to use. But I was in such a hurry because I was going to have my own therapy. So I had texted my therapist 3 minutes before my own therapy. Now, I wasn't going to have my own therapy on the clock. I was done with my day. And so I texted my therapist and I said, there's a certain day of the week that I'm done an hour early from work every single week. And I texted my therapist. It was like at the 57 mark. I said, I have to go to the bathroom. I might be a minute late. So I go to the bathroom, but as I'm going to the bathroom, one of the clients that is very high needs, who's autistic and who has a couple sensory situations, sees me, knows me, starts running around the office, flicking on all the lights, saying, he calls me Jenny. Jenny, 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 chase me. Jenny, 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 chase me. Because his therapist was going late with another client. So I'm trying to help like calm him where I have to like pee my pants because I have to pee so bad. So I'm like, all right, everyone else is having these sessions and I'm trying to like calm him. And the case manager is trying to calm him too. He wasn't by himself. So I'm trying to like, come on, come on. So we get him settled. So my brain is not thinking. So I run to the bathroom, don't notice that the water is not in the toilet. So I sit down, and as I'm going the bathroom, you know how like you're so used to normal sounds that it's so normalized that when it's different, you're alerted to it. And so as I'm peeing, I'm like, something's not right. And as I'm finishing peeing, I go, oh, darn. And when I stand up to turn around to like flush the toilet, there's no liquid in the toilet. Because as I'm peeing, that's the sound I heard. I'm peeing and it's like echoing, right? It's not hitting any liquid. And I'm like, oh dear, this is not going to be good. Because I've learned in the past, if I flush this toilet, it's going to overflow. So, do I flush the toilet and hope it doesn't overflow? Do I not flush the toilet and like go back to therapy, but then this kid is running around? What, like, I'm faced with, I don't know. I'm already now 5 minutes late for therapy. So I'm like, you know what? Last time I did this, I flushed it once. It didn't overflow. It ended up pushing whatever was stuck in by the end. So I flushed it. It went all the way up, almost overflowed, didn't, but then it stayed there. And I was like, crap, this is not good. So I washed my hands. I ran out to the printer. Then there's no pens anywhere because I was like going to write an out of order. So I ran into someone's empty office. She didn't have any pens. And I was like, who freaking doesn't have pens? So I'm like, okay, I grabbed a highlighter and I put out of order. And then nobody had any tape. I'm like, who doesn't have tape? So then I'm like, I have to run past this kid again. So I run past the kid. He's like, Jenny's running. Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. And he's like running after me. I was like, crap. So I grabbed tape. And he's like running around the office. Like at least I don't have to pee my pants. So I tape up the out of order sign. He's like, why is the bathroom out of order? Why can't I use the bathroom? Why is the bathroom out of order? Can I see what happened? Is there poop in the toilet? Why is the bathroom out of order? What if I want to see it? I'm going to go in and see it when you're not there. I'm going to see. Oh, please don't go in there. Cause yeah, he's 18 and he's like, he's the type of person that would go in there and take the plunger because the plunger's in there. I just don't have time to fix it right now. So my thought was like, I'm going to go do therapy. I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to plunge this thing. So I'm like, he's going to try to plunge this toilet. So anyway, he went and sat back down. I got back to my office. I sit down and I'm like, all right. Shut my door. I'm going to start my therapy session. And I like pull up and I'm about ready to hit like enter therapy session. Now I'm 10 minutes late. And all of a sudden, he comes up to my door that has a window in it, and he glues his face to my door, and his nose is pressed against it. And he's like, what the heck are you doing? This kid won't leave me alone. When is his therapist going to be done? So then his therapist came out and she's like, I'm so sorry. He's fine. But he had been dysregulated, I guess, out in the lobby. And when he gets dysregulated, he just like, I don't know. So he came into my office and he started turning my lights on and off. He started playing with all the Keurig coffee things in my office and spinning them around. And so I was like, I'll just call him Samuel. I'm just like, Samuel, I was like, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you. It looks like your therapist is behind you, like she's ready to see you. I said, why don't I walk you back with her? And, so I walked him back and he's like, thank you so much. And I'm like, I'll see you next week when you come again. And I said, thank you for saying hi to me. I appreciate that. And then I walked back and I sat down and I like finally logged in, and my therapist just is like, hey, so how you doing? And I was like, I don't even know. I was like, I have no idea what just happened. I was like 3 minutes turned into 15. And I was like, all I needed to do was pee. I have no idea.
Well, if you'd given him the plunger and a job, it would have kept him busy.
I know.
Here, try your luck. Here's the plunger, okay? You're 18.
This kid is so smart, though. He can he's the kind that can solve a Rubik's Cube in like 30 seconds.
He would have had that toilet fixed.
He can. He's so smart.
It would have been up to code.
And he's so sweet. Like, you can't help but like him. It's just, I just had to pee so bad.
Yeah, Melinda had a great idea. Just keep a bucket of water next to the toilet.
Yeah. That does work, Melinda. My husband's done that before. So, but that's my story. I was thankful I only had to pee, because if I had to do more than that, I think I would have been up a creek without a paddle.
I don't know how you do it. I'd have to go home every day for lunch or something. Sorry. Oh. Going on. I'd have to go home for lunch. I just wouldn't be able to survive one toilet for everybody. Because there's that. Well, we're not going to get into schedules, but use a gallon milk jug with a lid on it. Okay, Mom.
Yep.
Is Mom going to be there this year?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good. So many cool people.
We have a lot of good. We have a good mix this year. Probably 50% alumni and 50% new people again this year. Got some really good mix.
I'm excited because it's crime themed.
It is. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I'll try not to solve the mystery before everybody else.
Well,
I'll be the attorney that asks questions.
There you go. You'll have your flashlight. Where were you the night?
Yep. M Extra Art. I wish I'd known about it. Well, I was going to say she has it every year. You can sign up, but you're not having it next year. So
I'm taking 1 year off because my daughter's going to be a senior this year, and I just need to be there for her. It's just too stressful for me emotionally and mentally to like try to pull it together, because it's at the end of June, and like her graduation and open house and just all of that. I want to just not have to worry about, ordering t-shirts and talking to the hotels and all of that at the same time as trying to plan an open house and graduation and stuff. So, I'll have it again in 2027. So, because this is our 5th year. So,
Well, please do. She'll be at college then.
I know, my
I was
baby.
going to say you'll have more free time, but you never have enough time. It doesn't matter how busy or not busy your life is. There's just never enough time.
No,
You know,
never enough time.
I think the bottom line is you just have to prioritize,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. We just got her the proofs for her senior pictures back.
Oh,
Mom, I won't show them all, but if you're in chat, you can see I'll show one of them because she won't want me to show them all. But let me find one of them.
is she going to be okay with one of them?
Yeah, she'll let me.
Okay.
She'll let me show one of them. I wouldn't show them without her permission. Let me find one. Do, 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 do.
There's a retreat in Virginia in July. Wow, cool.
I also want to go to a retreat myself, so I figured next year would be a good time for me just to take a year off. Which one should I show? The photographer we use does a really cool thing. So she did this, which was for the fall, and then she's doing a sports one. And then my mom said, I plan on being a roommate at college. And
Sure,
then
Mom.
she's going to do a sports package for her soccer goalie stuff. And then she's going to, because she's a senior rep, meaning for senior pictures, they're going to take all the senior reps to the beach. And so she'll get a couple pictures of them at the beach. So she'll have several different types of pictures.
Has she gotten any scholarship offers for soccer?
She's got a couple different schools.
Nice.
So she's looking into. All right. Here's 2 of them I'll show. There's one.
I love that dress. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. Look how she braided her hair. I love it.
Yep, there's that.
I love it.
And then let me find one where she has.
Is she going to be around? She going to cook for us?
I hope so. She plans on being around.
Cool.
And then this is her. This is her in the.
She does look like you. Wow.
So.
She looks great.
There you go, Mom. That's your sneak peek. I'll let her show you the rest.
She's beautiful.
Yep. But I was so excited. So we were talking, and I've been on this, like, I haven't really made it public, but on this moderation life change weight loss journey. And it's taken me a year to lose a certain amount of weight. And now that I've hit one level, now I have another level I'm working on. And so I was talking about it. I was like, yeah, I just need to lose this much weight before I can go skydiving. Because that's like my next level. I want to go skydiving. And
are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh.
And you have to be you can't be over a certain weight to go skydiving. And so I was like, that's my next goal. I need to lose X amount of pounds to go skydiving. And so my daughter wants to go skydiving after her 18th birthday with a group of her friends. And so I was talking about this, and she looked at me and she's like, oh, that means you could go skydiving with me. And I was like, you want me, your mom there?
Oh, we need someone to take pictures. Yeah.
I was like, I feel so special that you love me enough. You want me there.
Of
We
course.
can die together.
You should have seen me in my granddaughter's bounce house in front of all these seniors. She was loving it. Look, grandma's in the bounce house. I'm lucky I didn't fracture a hip, but I was in the bounce house. Yeah.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
So I've been doing it's not like a deliberate weight loss, but I've been for my A1C, I have that injectable now. And that helps so much limit your intake. So some weight does come off, but I'm not doing it on purpose, I assure you. But I'm walking a lot with the dog. That helps,
Yeah.
So if you could do some kind of regular activity, like did you guys, are you entertaining thoughts of getting another dog? Or
right now with her travel soccer, I would love another dog, but like last time we were going to take a year off and we took 3 weeks off between the dog. This time we're more serious about because we're going to have to go on college visits. We're going to have to move her into college next year, different things like that. What? They left you when it started? Mama! Oh no! I'm so sorry. Chat, raise your hand if you've been in a bounce house after the age of 21. Like, put an emoji in the chat.
I'm sad to say yes. Have you?
I
have. Oh, wow.
Yes, because I've had kids after 21. You got to go in and get them. They don't come out.
This is true.
Then you have some fun.
They're fun. They really are. I wasn't sure how I got myself in. Then I thought, how am I getting out of here?
Now, one time I fell, which is fine because it doesn't hurt when you fall. But then I rolled into the crevice, and then I had trouble getting out.
She gets stuck between the netting and the.
Kubikai, you can, but I think seriously this time around, this death hurt more than the first one. The first dog we had for 12 years, but it was organic. She was like old age.
You knew it, right? You had time.
You knew it was coming. This one was just someone else took the dog from us, and it just, I don't know. I'm not going to go into it, but
yeah.
Was 4 weeks ago. Oh, good job, Mutt Nuts.
Oh, look at her. And
Yay.
she's 27. Oh, good for you.
Christmas puppy.
That's what I'm
I'm going to live vicariously through other people, but don't tell my husband this. He's away for the weekend. But my thoughts are like, once my daughter like moves to college, I would like to I want my son to have the same experience my daughter did in growing up with a dog. So I really think like once she moves into college and she can come home on her own, instead of us going there, I would like him,
Well, we're headed up that way. I can bring you some cats from Crashly's house.
We have 24 of them next door. Feral cats. They won't. All of our neighbors, we're going to have to rent traps and trap these cats, and we're going to have to take them to get
fixed,
spayed and neutered or fixed. And then, I mean, we care about them. We're not going to kill them or anything. So it's not like we hate them, but we're going to have to get them fixed. And then we're going to have to go let them out somewhere because our neighbors just keep feeding them and they keep multiplying every 6 to 8 weeks. They're up to 24. And they think that our house and our neighbor's house on the other side are, we don't live, we live in the city.
Yeah.
You've been here, Rebecca. There's 10 feet between our houses.
Right. Well, don't tell Crashly because she'll probably adopt some of them when takes them home.
Well, and they're sick. They're sickly. They're the cat, like when you're on Hoarders and you see those cats, that's what they look like. They're not taking care of them. And so these poor cats, like it's not, it hurts my heart. It's sad.
You're not allergic though, right?
I'm very allergic to cats.
Oh, you are allergic.
I'm highly allergic.
Okay. Not good.
Yeah. So we're going to have to trap them. And like, yeah, there's 5 of us neighbors who are affected. So we've talked to animal control. They can't do anything. We've talked to city ordinances. They can't do anything. And then we talked to the nonprofit program that does the catch, fix, and release.
Yeah.
And they said that there's too many of the cats, but that they would loan us some traps and then we could rent more traps and we could do it and then they would fix them and then we could release them.
Too many cats. Oh my gosh.
Rebecca's seen our house. We live on like less than a quarter acre.
Yeah. Well, that happened when I lived in Port Charlotte. There were a lot of feral cats, but that was because a hurricane came through.
That's different.
So what's your excuse? Why do you have all these feral cats in Grand Rapids?
Well, it started out where she started feeding one cat.
Oh, no.
That lived under his broken down car that he refused to get rid of. One cat started living under it during the winter. And she started feeding the cat. Then the cat got pregnant. And the cat had a litter of like 4 or 5 kittens. And then those 4 or 5 kittens, they started feeding. Mm-hmm. And those 4 or 5 kittens turned into 10.
Oh, yeah.
And then those 10 turned into 24.
Well, you can get one at her house. Just bring a trap. They're available.
And they literally crawl up her body as she's walking. She's truly the cat lady. She will walk down and they will follow her like the Pied Piper.
Yes.
They will follow her down the block. And when she stops to like text on her phone, they will crawl up her body, go around her shoulder and perch like a parrot on her shoulders. It's the craziest thing. I'm like, what?
That's hilarious.
It's funny. When you come, you'll see it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me on tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and do the quick poll. So,
yes,
if you want to see you later, you could stay around.
I'll stick around. You can do whatever you need to do.
Yep. So, I'm going to pull up, what is this? Comment picker, right?
Yeah.
Comment picker YouTube. And then I've got to find last week's.
Are you doing the hashtag replay thing?
No, yeah. Hashtag replay for the live from last week. Copy. 7 plus 5 is 12. All right, I'm going to share the screen so everybody knows I'm legit to quit. Okay, so these are for the affirmation bags that Tracy gives us. Beautiful little journal. Wonderful little cover minder. A bath bomb. A little mental health heart squeeze it, a cute little keychain, putty, tea, some fun stickers, and a speckled pack of jelly beans. And I'm sure, I don't know if they're all like the same or just similar, but it's super cute. And then you get the little canvas baggie. So we are going to start. We're going to have 2 winners. And ready, set, start. Michelle Hunter.
Oh, nice.
Yay! So Michelle says, let's see here. Our family vacation was special to me this month. Amazing. So Michelle, if you could email me at dpaddictionadventures@gmail.com, let me know your address and I will pass that on to Tracy and she'll get that out to you as soon as she can. Wonderful. Congratulations. We're going to pick another winner. Now, sometimes I don't know how to get it so it doesn't exclude Michelle. So if it picks her name again, we'll pick again. So we're going to start. All right. Pearl Scylla Ginger. She said, this month was a big milestone for me. All right. So congratulations. I'm not sure what your full name is, so feel free to email me at dpaddictionadventures@gmail.com. Let me know what your first and last name is, as well as your mailing address, and we will get that over to Tracy. I'm so glad that you won this week. Thank you so much for #replay, and I'm glad that you guys helped participate in the #IamEnough 20. Oh, Roslyn. Well, thank you, Roslyn. Sorry I didn't realize you may have changed your name.
I didn't recognize it either. Congrats, Rosalind.
Congratulations, Roslyn. Thank you, Momo. I appreciate it. So yes, definitely email me. I know I've have your address somewhere, but if you could email me to let me know that you saw this, I would appreciate that for the #replay. If you could email me within the next 7 days, I would appreciate that. Otherwise, I will be picking another winner. So you guys take care. Love you all. And until next week, see you later. Bye-bye.